Picture yourself on the big island of Hawaii, a land where ancient forces are always at play, shaping the world beneath your feet. The air is thick with rain, heavy and warm, carrying the rich scent of earth and growing things, as if the island itself is breathing. Above, the sky churns with purple and gray clouds, swirling in a restless dance, while the wind howls through the ohia trees, bending them to its will. This isn't just any storm, it's a tropical tempest, a force of nature that sweeps across the land with wild abandon, drenching everything in its path. But there's another force at work. Down Kalauia's slopes, a river of molten lava glows, pulsing with the Earth's heat, unstoppable and mesmerizing. As the storm's first fat raindrops strike the lava, they explode into hissing steam, each drop vanishing in an instant, transformed by the heat. A ghostly white plume erupts, swirling in the wind, a dramatic dance of elements, where water and fire meet in a fleeting embrace. Torrential rain battles the lava's heat, each drop vaporized on contact, shrouding the land in a thick, steamy fog that blurs the boundaries between earth and sky. The sound is overwhelming. Wind roars, rock crackles, the volcano rumbles deep below, and water hisses as it meets fire, creating a symphony of raw power. It's a sensory overload, a wild, primal moment, like witnessing the dawn of time, when the world was still being forged by elemental forces. This is the volcanic vortex, a rare, breathtaking clash of fire and storm, where the boundaries of the possible are pushed to their limits. It's a reminder that our planet is alive, constantly reshaping itself in spectacular and sometimes violent ways, always in motion. We're about to dive into this intersection of forces, to witness firsthand the drama that unfolds when earth, air, water, and fire collide. We'll explore volcanoes, unravel the mysteries of storms, and witness their head-on collision, learning how these forces shape our world. So grab your gear, brace yourself for adventure. We're heading into the very heart of the action. This is nature at its most raw and powerful, a spectacle you'll never forget. What are these fire-breathing mountains looming over the islands and shaping the very ground beneath our feet? Hawaii's volcanoes are living geological wonders, constantly changing and evolving before our eyes. Deep beneath the vast Pacific Ocean, a powerful hotspot sends molten magma upward, piercing the Earth's crust and creating the Hawaiian Islands as the Pacific Plate slowly drifts overhead. This incredible process has been shaping Hawaii for millions of years, building land where there was once only open sea. The Big Islands Kilauea and Mauna Loa are shield volcanoes, broad, gentle slopes built by countless eruptions of fluid, fast-moving lava. Hawaiian lava flows like thick honey, traveling remarkable distances before finally cooling and hardening into new land. Each eruption adds thin layers of rock, slowly but steadily building the island, expanding its shores and creating new ground. When these volcanoes erupt, it's a spectacular display. Lava fountains shoot skyward, fiery curtains light up the night, and slow-moving rivers of molten rock carve new paths. The lava glows with an otherworldly light, both destructive and creative, forging new landscapes even as it consumes the old. There are two main types of lava here: Aa, which is rough and chunky, and Pehoho, which is smooth and ropey. Aa moves slowly, like a pile of jagged rocks tumbling forward, grinding and crunching as it advances. Pahoho, on the other hand, flows easily and gracefully, forming beautiful, intricate patterns as it cools and solidifies. These living mountains and their fiery flows set the stage for the drama that unfolds when a powerful storm arrives, testing the resilience of the land. Understanding the immense power of these volcanoes is key to appreciating what happens next, as nature's forces collide. The volcanoes are the true architects of Hawaii's ever-changing landscape, constantly reshaping the islands with every eruption. Their eruptions are both a threat to what exists and a promise of new land, a cycle of destruction and creation. Now let's meet the other force of nature, the tropical storm, whose power rivals even the volcanoes themselves. Now, let's meet the other player, the tropical storm. These aren't ordinary rainy days. Tropical storms are massive, rotating systems powered by warm ocean waters. Hawaii sits in their path, especially during hurricane season. Ferocious winds snap trees and power lines, swirling around the storm's calm eye. Then comes the rain, a relentless deluge that can trigger flash floods and landslides on volcanic slopes. The air feels thick, almost like you're breathing water. Near the coast, storm surge pushes waves far inland, causing dangerous flooding. For Hawaii, these storms are a serious threat. When you combine wind, rain, and surge, you get a tropical tempest, ready to challenge even a river of molten rock. Now let's see what happens when these forces collide. Here's the main event. Lava meets tropical storm in a chaotic battle of elements. Lava at over 2,000 degrees Celsius instantly vaporizes rain, creating violent plumes of steam. This isn't just water vapor, it's laze, a toxic mix of volcanic glass and acid, whipped across the land by storm winds. Breathing it is dangerous. It can irritate eyes, skin, and lungs. Torrential rain rapidly cools the lava's surface, sometimes trapping water beneath and causing explosive steam blasts. The landscape becomes a minefield of unpredictable explosions. Flash floods can divert lava, building barriers of cooled rock and changing its path. Fire and water constantly negotiate for dominance, creating a wild, hazardous environment. The storm's chaos adds a new layer to the relentless advance of lava. Beyond the danger, this meeting creates one of Earth's most awe-inspiring spectacles. At night, the stormy sky is black, the lava glows fiery orange and red, lightning flashes reveal swirling clouds and steaming land, a natural strobe light show. Steam plumes rise, brilliant white by day, glowing orange at night as they twist in the wind. It looks like the volcano is exhaling fiery breath into the heavens. The sounds are just as dramatic. The volcanoes rumble, storm winds, rain hissing on lava, and the booms of steam explosions. This raw, primal soundtrack fills the air. Rapid cooling forms fields of fragile volcanic glass. Raindrops create pits and splashes on cooling lava, freezing the storm's record in stone. Lava, meeting floodwaters, shatters into black sand, carried away by water. This spectacle is more than chaos. It's the land being shaped in real time. Creation and destruction, side by side. As breathtaking as it is, this environment is extremely dangerous. Safety is the top priority. Authorities set up exclusion zones and close roads. Poor visibility from steam and rain can disorient, leading to deadly mistakes near active flows. Toxic lays can travel miles, posing respiratory risks even far from the eruption. Residents are urged to stay indoors and seal windows. Flash floods are a major threat. Water can't soak into hardened lava, so it rushes off, carrying boulders and cutting off escape routes. Floodwaters can become superheated or trigger steam explosions. Evacuation orders are issued early, with shelters set up in safe zones. Emergency responders face monumental challenges in these conditions. Specialized training and equipment are essential for rescues. The key to survival: respect nature's power and heed warnings. Curiosity can be fatal. Always keep your distance. In the face of chaos, preparation saves lives. You might think nothing could survive this destruction, but life is incredibly resilient. Even in the harshest environments, nature finds a way to persist and begin anew. After a lava flow, the land is a black desert, seemingly lifeless and inhospitable. Yet, recovery begins almost immediately as the first signs of life start to appear. Hardy pioneers like lichens, mosses, and ferns are the first to colonize cracks in the new rock. These small plants are crucial, as they help break down the rock and create the first thin layer of soil. The Ohia lehua tree, with its brilliant red blossoms, is often the first larger plant to take root. Its roots dig deep into the volcanic soil, anchoring the next stage of life. Animals adapt too. Birds fly to safety, and the nene goose, Hawaii's state bird, moves to safer ground. Over time, they return as the landscape becomes more hospitable. Insects and small creatures soon recolonize as vegetation returns, playing a vital role in pollination and the food web. Even the ocean rebounds. New underwater rock becomes habitat for coral and fish, creating vibrant new reefs teeming with life. The storm's rains help break down lava, starting the slow but essential process of soil creation, which is vital for future plant growth. Nutrients from older soils are washed onto new fields, giving plants a much-needed boost and helping them establish roots. The storm that adds chaos also delivers the ingredients for rebirth, nurturing the green shoots that signal a new beginning. Destruction and creation are part of a larger cycle, where every end is also a new beginning for the ecosystem. Life in Hawaii is tough, adaptable, and always ready for a comeback, no matter how challenging the environment. Nature's resilience is on full display, reminding us that life always finds a way to flourish, even after the greatest devastation. For native Hawaiians, these events are more than geology, they're woven into culture and spirituality. Volcanoes are sacred, embodied by the goddess Pele, creator and destroyer. Eruptions are seen as Pele's work, not random disasters. Chants, prayers, and offerings honor her, fostering respect for the volcano's power. Storms, too, are linked to powerful gods and spirits. The clash of lava and storm is a mythic battle, witnessed with reverence. Ancient Hawaiians learned to live with these forces, building communities in safer areas. Traditional knowledge, Aikupuna, still guides responses today, blending with modern science. This unique perspective shapes how Hawaiians face nature's raw power, with respect, resilience, and awe. As the storm fades and lava cools, transformation begins. This clash of fire and water is the engine of Hawaii's creation. Every inch of land here was born from volcanic eruption. Lava, destructive at first, becomes the foundation for new life. Weathering and rain break down rock, creating fertile soil. Storms help spread seeds and nutrients, kick-starting ecological succession. The cycle of destruction and rebirth shapes Hawaii's diverse landscapes and unique species. Change is constant, stability comes from renewal. The volcanic vortex is a metaphor for Hawaii beauty, power, and endless transformation. Witnessing these events connects us to the forces that shape our world.